why do we need it, how do we do it, everything. Okay, so while I'll try to explain as much as I can, I would request all of you to be interactive as much as possible so that you are able to ask your queries and I'm able to address the same at the same time. I'll keep this chat window also open, but you'll have to excuse me for any missed messages because I'm very new to this GoToMeeting portal. I'm using this for the first time. So just excuse me a bit if I get entangled anywhere in that. Does that work for you? And guys, let's be very, very interactive because until and unless it's an interactive session, it will be a monologue that only I'll be speaking and you all will be having your questions at the end. However, we don't have a problem if you have your questions at the end because tomorrow also we'll be having a 2-hour session. So if you have any questions that remain pending at the end and you don't get any answers for that throughout the session, or you get any queries later on, that's perfectly fine. You can ask them tomorrow or probably next weekend, or I can share my email ID. You can send in your queries via email also. Sounds good? All right, great. Great. So let's start first by introduction. So my name is Sakshi Gaur. I am manager with the CFO advisory practice of KPMG. Been with KPMG for 6 years now, more than 6 years. And I'm handling a lot of managed services assignments, Ind AS, IFRS assignments. And today I'm here with you to discuss the principles of accounting. Great. So during our discussion on principles of accounting, we are going to discuss the accounting process, who uses accounts, the difference between accounting and bookkeeping, a bit of common financial terminologies that you may come across when you're going through a set of financials or dealing in financial concepts, some basic accounting concepts, qualities of accounting information. So by qualities of accounting information, it means that what exactly is accounting information which is relevant for you when you are a part of an accounting and finance team. What qualities should be there in the accounting information? The questions asked by internal and external users, which means that what exactly is the need for internal and external users for such accounting information? The conflict of interest, managerial versus financial accounting, that is accounting versus bookkeeping, the use of GAAP. GAAP is generally accepted accounting principles. We'll discuss the basic accounting equation, accounting principles and conventions, and at the last I'll take you through a set of financial statements, explain in detail to you what exactly is a profit and loss account, what exactly is a balance sheet, a cash flow. And with Ind AS and IFRS now in picture, we also have an additional statement, which is a statement of changes in equity. Okay, so there is a lot that we are going to discuss. Yeah. So let's first see what exactly is accounting. Why we need accounting, who needs accounting, and when is accounting required. Now, I would ask you guys to give me a bit of an idea what exactly you understand from accounting. Why do you think you need accounting? And who all need accounting? Speak up, guys. There is no wrong answer, okay? I'm here to tell you if you are going anywhere in the wrong direction, but just speak up. What do you think? What is accounting? Why do we need accounting? And who all use accounting information? Okay, first thing first, tell me, what do you understand by accounting?
Accounting means recording and summarizing all the monetary transactions.
Your voice is not clear. May I know who's speaking? Mahima?
Yes. Accounting means recording and summarizing all the transactions related to monetary terms.
Yes. Very nice. Anyone else? So like Mahima said, accounting is the recording and summarizing of the accounting information. Well, accounting is more than that, but yeah, this is the first step. Okay. So in basic terms, if you look at the literal meaning of accounting, accounting is nothing but the recording of it, right? Whatever you want to record, you are saying that you are accounting for it. Yeah. Anything that is happening, any transactions happening, any kind of events happening, you can account for anything. Okay. So simply said, accounting is nothing but the recording of such transactions. Yeah, but we are working in such kind of an environment. It's not like we are the only set of individuals or companies working around, right? We have a lot of companies, a lot of entities, maybe partnership firms, maybe individual sole proprietorships, companies, and a lot of other entities, right? So we need to have a basic language and some standard set of principles in place so that all the accounting information from all of these separate set of individuals and companies and partnership firms is comparable. That is why we need to study the accounting process, the accounting principles, the common set of accounting principles, like we say GAAP, the generally accepted accounting principles. Yeah. Guys, you'll have to be a bit more interactive. I know the session has just started, but I believe you all must also be high on your energies. Like, we are just in the beginning. I have not even started to bore you guys. Just come on, speak up. Even if I'm wrong, you can please point it out. If I'm not able to explain anything to you, please point it out. Okay. Yeah. So we were talking about what is accounting. So is that clear to you? What exactly is accounting? Don't go into the details, the nitty-gritties, and in the every underlying detail. But generally speaking, do you understand what is accounting now? Accounting is just the recording, classifying, and summarizing and interpreting the financial transactions in a business. Okay? Need accounting. Do you think a business can survive if you don't know what exactly is going on in a business? Suppose you have purchased some inventory today, you sold it. You might be able to tell that what profit you made. But in an everyday transaction at the end of a month, maybe a year, would you be able to keep track of the day-by-day transactions without recording such transactions? Do you think it is possible? It is not at all possible. You will have to record everything. You'll have to keep things intact in one place so that you can assess whether you're going towards a profit situation or a loss situation. What exactly is the need of the business? Compare it with your peers, your competitors, right? So do you think we need accounting? Megha, that is perfectly okay. If your microphone is not working, you can type in here. I'll answer that also. So now do we understand why we need accounting? Yeah. And the question that who needs accounting, I think it's perfectly understood that everybody needs accounting. Even if you're an individual, you need to do accounting, right? You might be earning somewhere, you might be having your own expenses as well as savings. So even if you're an individual, at some level you might be accounting. Yeah. No, I don't think anybody in this room present here is somebody who doesn't know how much money they have, how much is their monthly expense. Yeah, even that is accounting. So everybody needs accounting. You're an employee, you're an employer, you're a vendor, you're a customer, you're a bank, whoever you are, you need accounting. Because whatever you do, you need to keep a track of every single event, every single financial transaction happening around you. Yes? Similarly, now we know why we need accounting and who needs accounting. Can we now understand when is accounting required? So the answer is very simple. Right from the beginning of a business till the end, till the very dissolution, till the very wrap up of such business, or if in the case of an individual, I might say that, you know, since the day you start to handle your money to the very end, you need accounting. So when is accounting required? Accounting is required at every point in time. So if you talk about a company, yeah, so before incorporation, this process starts, because some expenses are also incurred for, getting that company in place, the incorporation expenses, pre-incorporation expenses, getting that company registered, starting the business. So accounting starts even before the company gets incorporated. Yes? And you know, the accounting is even done that in a situation where, you know, you have applied for dissolution of a company or a partnership firm, you are wrapping up a company, even then you need to do accounting. There is a separate accounting done for that. So somebody saying, as we follow 12 months financial period, so we record the complete event happened during that period. Yes, very much. So at the end, you draw up a profit and loss account or a balance sheet. In fact, companies do that on a monthly basis. They don't even wait for the end of 12 months to draw up annual financial statements. They do that every month to analyze that if they are going in the right direction or not, where they are gaining or they are having losses, what better they can do. So that is called MIS reporting, which is done every month by companies at every month end. Yeah.